Another day, another Leah conversation in the Big Brother 26 house. It's Waffle Wednesday, you guys. Smash that like, grab something to drink. Hopefully, you're wearing something comfy, and let's get started.
If you like what you see, come and get it with me. I know you deserve all you want, 'cause your heart's made of gold. But don't wait till you're old. If you want it, I get you some.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel for the Big Brother Breakdown with Joleen. Welcome to the Big Brother Breakdown with Joleen. Welcome to the BB Breakdown with Joleen. That's me. Hi. Welcome, everyone. Stand-up comedian, Big Brother super fan, Joleen Lunzer here to talk all about BB 26. Spoilers from the live feeds. We take a comedic look, we roast it, we recap it. I am very opinionated, but that doesn't mean that you can't have your opinions in the chat, even if they're different than mine. So please sound off in the chat, sound off in the comments section. And if we disagree, who cares? We can respectfully agree to disagree and have a fun time talking about this silly show that occurs every summer in a parking lot on the CBS lot. All right, you guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. We have an episode airing tonight. We get to see the one of my favorite, least favorite, I guess, POV competitions, which is hide and go veto. We get to hopefully see a little bit of this Tucker exposing everyone and blowing up everyone's game after the POV. But then I assume then Thursday we'll kind of see the aftermath of that. But that's where we're at today. We got a lot to talk about. Thank you. Love your Izzy glasses. I'm so Izzy. I really am. Hey, Andrea. Steven, did you see I made you a mod? Yay. Welcome to the mod team over here. Hi, Greg. Good to see you guys. But first, as Julie Chen says, make sure you smash that like. It helps me so much in the algorithm. We've been getting 1,000+ likes on the videos, and I thank you so much. We are like 15 subscribers or less away from 42,000, and I'm 44. So that's close to 40. I'm not 44,000 years old, but I'm 44 years old. So that is a goal of mine. A goal of mine was to hit 40,000. We hit it. Now we're in the 40s. And so let's keep going. So if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? We have such a good time over here. Hit that subscribe. If you want to support the channel further than liking or subscribing, you know the drill. You can send a super chat while we're live here on YouTube. I'll highlight your comment. You can send a super thanks after the video posts, or you can hit me up on the Venmo, PayPal, and or Cash App. Thank you, Joseph. Recently sent me a Cash App. Thank you so much. Otherwise, you can consider joining my YouTube membership or my Patreon. Now, if you do that, you will see that on Mondays, we do a special exclusive bonus live after or while, depending on whenever the POV ceremony is occurring that day in the house. So where we talk about it, we had our first one this past Monday, and it was super fun. What is going on with my shirt? Okay. It was, my collar was tucked. Got it. So you can check out, if you haven't already, check out that one. But definitely join live, because sometimes I have to go in and edit stuff out because they like to hit me with some copyright, because we like to have some fun over there. And that is for all the YouTube members and 2 of the tiers on Patreon, being the official Lean team and the Joleen Besties, or YouTube Besties official. You'll see it. Welcome, Tommy Carlson, becoming a member over here. Thank you. Hopefully you enjoy the Monday bonus live exclusive content. We also have new fun emojis. I'm going to tweak a couple of them still, but feel free, members. I wish I could give them to my Patreon people, but YouTube doesn't allow me to. But feel free to use your emojis in the chat. Also, later today, I'll be doing a No Offense, All Offense with the wonderful Christina Coca. We'll be talking all things Love Island, because so much is popping off in the Love Island world. And so I have to talk to my girl Christina about it, because she is the expert Love Island USA. She's got all the insider tea. We got to talk about that reunion, aka the Pizza Hut commercial we watched. So lots of stuff to look forward to today. I don't know if I'll be going live after tonight's episode. I'm gonna try, but we gotta take the dogs to the PARK. Teddy's right here, so I don't want to say it out loud. I gotta find a time to eat dinner. You know, all the stuff. Okay. So let's get into Big Brother. Previously on Big Brother.
Who is she? Who is she? Who is she? Where did you find her?
Where did you find her? Well, that's what a lot of people in the house, I think, are saying about Brooklyn. Okay. Brooklyn continues, as we know, Tucker's the HOH. Tucker also won the POV. Tucker originally nominated Cam, Brooklyn, and Quinn. Quinn was the pawn. He's like, don't say anything, Quinn. Shh, hush, don't say anything. And then I'll take you off the block if I win. If I win the party, I'll take you off the block. Quinn, just don't say nothing, dog. Don't say nothing. Quinn, of course, said something. Tucker still took him off the block, replaced Quinn on Monday's veto ceremony with Chelsea. So now all three house guests who voted out Rubina last Thursday are on the block, with Brooklyn being the target. Tucker has made it very apparent to his followers in the 6-7 new heartache he wants Brooklyn out. But we're getting a little bit of waffling Wednesday because T-Cord doesn't quite trust Tucker. She's like, I know I should trust Tucker, but I just don't. And I'm like, yes, T-Cord, look out for your game. Do what's best for you, girl. So because if it's, not just Brooklyn, because I think they're okay with like Brooklyn going, but they really want to make sure Chelsea stays. And Tucker is like, whoever's up against Cam is staying. So if Cam doesn't win the AI arena, he's like, listen, Cam stays and Chelsea or Brooklyn, who's ever up against him, will go home. So they're wondering, like, what should we? I mean, should we we're in the 6th Avenue Heartache Alliance. But, do we trust Tucker? I mean, Tucker's up in the HOH room and he's talking to Leah and Mackenzie a lot. Chemo's in his feels about that. He's like, what do you think they're talking about? What do you think they're doing? Rubina is a little bit, wondering. Apparently, you guys, okay, I didn't start this rumor. This is just how it went down. Here, let me make myself on the same level here. Hey, Chemo. Apparently, Rubina was on the live feed saying that when Leah was leaving Tucker's HOH room, because she's been spending a lot of time up there, so has Mackenzie, they just talk. They talk so much that Tucker falls asleep. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. He farts and wakes himself up. He falls asleep because they just talk. MJ's reading Bible verses, even though both Leah and Tucker were like, not really that religious. She's like, Exodus, she's like, in Proverbs, God was sent down. God has sent me down. He was not sent down. He sent me down to win Big Brother. Okay. Because recently MJ lost her sisters in Christ. That would be Chelsea and Brooklyn, when she had to come to the harsh realization that they just don't really like her like that. And she's like, ugh, but we have so much in common. We're sisters in Christ. So she's been, struggling. So she's reading the Bible and Leah is just telling stories. Leah will tell a story. She'll tell the same story. She will tell you, I know I've already told you this story, but I think I already said this, but I'm just going to tell you again. Leah is Leah. Leah's going to use like a lot and she's going to tell you the most boring stories you've ever heard in your whole life. But to her, as a 25, 26-year-old, they're amazing. She's like, oh my God, like I have this friend who's like, okay, she's like my friend. And she's like, you guys, my friends are like so great. My friends are like, they're not like anybody else's friends. They're amazing. They're so funny. So I have this one friend and she'll pick like a different like swear word to like say to you. Like she'll just be like, oh, one day it's like the B word. So she's like, what up, B? And it's like, you guys, you understand. It's like so funny. My friends are like, we're so random. We have the most fun. Like I have this one friend and sometimes she snorts toilet water and it's so funny because I'm just like, oh my God, who snorts toilet water? And I have this other friend and one time she wore her left shoe on her right foot and her right shoe on her left foot. And it was just like, oh my God, you guys are so random and you're so funny. Like you guys, like my friends, and I'm not kidding. These are conversations. And Tucker's just like, everyone's sleeping because the last thing I want to hear is a 2-hour-long conversation about how cool your friends are. Because I can guarantee you, no offense, all offense, they're not that cool. Okay, they're cool to you, but to everybody else, we don't know these bitches. We don't care. Okay, I understand it's get boring in there. You got to tell stories. I myself have been guilty of telling boring stories in social groups, but this is very painful. So Mackenzie's over there going, "Our Father who art in heaven, Tucker be thy name," and Leah's over there saying, like, okay, so like me and my friends were like, "Ugh, you guys, like seriously, you guys have to come to Miami. You have to meet my friends because they're so funny. Like you might not like laugh out loud funny, like you might actually never laugh, but it's so funny. You don't like have to laugh." And I'm just sitting there thinking, why do I cover this show? Why is the camera on Leah? Why is the camera on Leah? Why she just speaks into the ether? Why? All right. So apparently Leah was like leaving the HOH room and she had, well, let's hear what Rubina said that she said, because I was like, she said, what? She said, who? She said, how? And Rubina said, I'm not in competition with her. It's no competition. But let's hear what she says.
And then she was like, where have you been? I was like,
So this is Leah leaving the HOH room, walking past Rubina.
she came out of the HOH room with Tucker. And then she was like, where have you been? I was like, me? She was like, I know. I just wanted to get a reaction out of you, basically. She's like, I knew you were going to react like that. So I'm like, what the fuck? You just came at me asking me, where have I been? I'm like, where have you been? I've been here. She's like, I know. I knew you'd react like that. Why?
So she asked, where have you been? To Rubina as she's leaving Tucker's HOH room. And Rubina goes, where have you been? And then Leah says, I know. I just wanted to get a reaction out of you. And Rubina's like, oh, no, bitch. So now it has turned into Love Island / the Bad Girls Club, the fight for Tucker's love.
No, I want to know what they talk about.
Kimo wants to know what they talk about. What do they talk
She
about?
talks about a lot of things.
Rubina said, Kimo goes, I want to know what they talk about. And Kimo goes, she talks about a lot of things. Rubina, she does talk about a lot of things and a lot of the same things. So Kimo's like, I love that girl, but she is barking up the wrong tree. And then Rubina basically says, okay, she might be in competition with me, but this is not a competition. I got that shit on lock. Okay, because if you don't know, this morning, Rubina woke up and she was very excited to tell, I don't know if it was it this morning or was it yesterday? Who knows at this point? But she was very excited to tell T-Core that her and Tucker, she and Tucker, Rubina and Tucker, fit together like a puzzle. She was like, it was so perfect. We were just, and we do see up in the HOH room, you know, she goes up there. They spend some time together. They have some cuddles, little wiggles, and then the camera leaves. And so we're only left to speculate what's going on. But she said, oh no, we fit together like a puzzle. And she's like, ah. And we know Tucker loves puzzles. I love puzzles. I love puzzles. So that's very Tetris. They're fitting together like a puzzle. That means that's right. It's not a cuddle puzzle. So him and her, we fit together like boo, 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 boo. Put your baby doors in the chat. If you all remember, put your baby door emojis in the chat because allegedly they fit together like a puzzle. They're genitalia. We're going to have a big brother baby. We're going to have a big brother baby. Thank you guys very much. There's going to be a big brother baby because allegedly we're not sure if protection is being used. Hopefully birth control is I don't know. I don't know. Not my business, kind of my business because it is on live feeds. David, thank you so much for the first super chat of the live. David says, you should sing her name from the hit No Sleep Till Brooklyn song. You want me to say, No Sleep Till Brooklyn? Oh, you guys, yeah, put your baby doors, all the baby doors. Love it, love it, love it. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Just so you know, Pamela, you do have a baby door emoji. If you are a member, you're able to. I love to see these baby doors in the chat. I wish StreamYard would let me highlight it, but I can see it on YouTube. Okay. So they were doing it and doing it and doing it, doing it and doing it and doing. Okay, so we have verbal confirmation. They fit together like a puzzle.
Really nice tea. I don't.
It was really nice tea.
It's been a long time. Yes. We fit like a puzzle. Yeah.
And they both are like,
Okay, don't say anything.
and they were being go, okay, don't say anything. Why are people using baby voices? You had intercourse. You were bumping baby doors, okay? Oh, no, Cotton Eye Joe. I've been waiting a long time ago. We've been bumping baby doors. We've been doing it in the HOH bed. And now we're going, don't tell nobody. What is with the baby doors or the baby doors? What is with the baby voices and the baby doors this season? If you're going to have adult relations, you have to say it in an adult way. And how you do that is you go, we did it. That's an adult way to say it. We did it. We done did it. We did it together. You don't go, don't tell nobody that we did it. I kind of blame Leah for starting Wild Journey. You put the eggplant in the donut, then you celebrate. Yes. I kind of blame Leah for the baby voices. Because Leah and Mackenzie are like, I want French fries. Joseph too. I want French fries. I want someone to put it in the baby door. If you're a member, Tasha, you have a multitude of emojis. If one of my mods wants to drop the membership link to join, feel free. But yeah. So there you go, you guys. All the things you're missing if you're not watching the live feeds 24/7. We have baby doors and baby voices. Purple and Gold says, I dislike Brooklyn, but she must stay for drama. This is the case I make too, Purple and Gold. I think people, put out a little shorter video, a Big Brother bit, if you will. A Big Brother bite, a little bite-sized piece of the Big Brother breakdown about why, for the audience, I feel like Brooklyn has to stay because we need someone to go after Tucker because it'll just make it more fun when you got two sides or two people going after each other. You can't just have everybody trying to fit like a puzzle with Tucker. You can't have Tucker's missed. You can't get, I'm not saying it's going to be Paul BB19, but we're bordering at times where I'm like, I talked about it yesterday. He is literally farting on these people, and they're like, I love him. He's like, bleh, bleh. And they're like, he's so great. He's so great. Rebecca, that was so sweet of you. Thank you, Rebecca. Rebecca gifted 1 membership to my channel. Make sure you guys have your membership gift acceptance on so you can accept memberships and gifted memberships, I should say. And if you want to gift a membership like Rebecca, that's so sweet of you. So congratulations to whoever got the membership from Rebecca. And thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, Rebecca. Pamela B is thanking you. Amy's woohooing. We're having a good time over here on the Big Brother Breakdown with Joleen. Amberwa says, I think everyone will turn on Tucker the second AI arena is done. I mean, it's hard right now for anyone to kind of turn on him with that, AI arena, because you can't really have a classic, a traditional blind side happen, because you always have that they can always fall back on the AI arena. But Tucker is sitting pretty right now. But his game, him getting farther in this game and him seeing the end of this game, I think is going to it'll be a path where lots of winning will have to occur, and he will have to keep misting these hoes. Okay. And by hoes, I mean Joseph. Joseph. Joseph is in. He is in with Tucker. Joseph has basically replaced Quinn in all facets in the game. Quinn is well aware of this now. Quinn did some cam talk. And in case you guys were wondering if Quinn is pro Tucker, now that Tucker has taken him off the block, we were wondering because, he was talking to Joseph yesterday or the day before or both and saying, oh, yeah, Tucker's great. Joseph's like, right, Tucker's best. He's the best guy in the whole world. I love Tucker. But Quinn says, oh, no, he made sure to tell the cams, I'm still going after Tucker. Still going to get Tucker. And I was like, okay, Quinn. Okay, so we do. So even if Brooklyn goes, we do have, whatever's left of Quinn in this game. We still have some people going after Tucker. And now I necessarily am not like, I don't want Tucker to go tomorrow. I don't want Tucker to go the next day. But you can't just have a whole house that seems misted by one player, So we have T-Core who's like, I don't think I trust Tucker. Because T-Core doesn't have a crush on Tucker. Chemo does. MJ does. I know MJ does. Leah does. Obviously, Rubina does. Joseph does. They're all misted in so many ways. Angela now is in love with Tucker because he is literally her hero. He took her off the block with his POV. So there's work that Tucker has put in for his social game, even though he likes to, just blow stuff up. He definitely has put in work with people in this house and misting them, but a lot of it also comes with, the pretty privilege and stuff I've spoken about before within the house and people just being sexually attracted to him. Okay. Now, he and Joseph, we got confirmation yesterday that he and Joseph are endgame, allegedly. And the reason I say that is because even though Tucker and Rubina fit together like a puzzle, Rubina asked Tucker straight up, now tell me, are you in an alliance, final two with Joseph? And Tucker was like, no. Tucker did not, it seemed like he was trying to not tell her the whole truth about that. And then for further confirmation, he went and talked to Joseph later in the night and was like, yeah, Rubina asked me if I was in a final two with you. Like, how would she know that? And Joseph's like, you didn't tell her, did you? Because we're in the final two. We're bros before hoes, right? And Tucker's like, oh yeah. So that means Joseph and him, I mean, they're close. They're not close, but they're close. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see. Pamela, thank you for the super chat. Pamela says Tucker is handsome, but then he opens his mouth. PNG says Joseph wants to play the Enzo to Cody role. That is a very good analogy. Yes. Good comparison because he does. He's like, well, I'm going to stand by you, buddy, because as long as you're, winning stuff for me, like, let's do it. You're the best. High five, hugs, lots of shirtless hugs, lots of just shirtless times for these two. Okay. Dawn says, I don't like Joseph. Dawn doesn't like Joseph. You get it, Dawn. You like who you like and you don't like who you don't like. You go ahead. New Spawn Road says Tucker rocks. Tucker's awesome. He's the best. Jan says, I'm ready for Tucker to go sooner rather than later. I don't find him attractive or a good personality. And that is the beauty of Big Brother. Look at all these differing opinions in the chats. Yes. Thank you. Joseph is just, no, Tucker. Tucker even went as far as to, now I don't really know why he was divulging all this certain information to Joseph. He was telling Joseph how like Chelsea and them basically tease him. They tease the way he runs. They tease the way he walks. They tease his fit. Apparently Chelsea was talking, when Tucker was around and they were laughing about like, he always wears the same fit for these, I think power veto competition, POV competitions or something. And he runs funny. And Tucker's like, no, dog, just so you know, like, I didn't laugh at that shit. I didn't. Okay. But not because I thought it was like funny. I just, I thought it was wrong. And you don't deserve that. Okay. I like that you're weird. I like that you're like different. You know what I'm saying? I like, because when I was in the CIA, when I knew the guy that trained the CIA, I pick up on body language, dog. Okay. And the body language tells me that you're like you are who you are. You're fucking weird, and I love it, dog. I love it. So Joseph's like, oh, okay, thanks. So they were talking about my walk. Yeah, dog. Like it wasn't like, I mean, it wasn't like super mean, but it wasn't right. It's not right, but it's okay. Okay. All right. So poor Joseph's sitting there like, oh, they're teasing my walk and my fit. I mean, I have multiple members only jackets in multiple colors. I don't know what these bitches are talking about, but okay. Okay. So that's kind of been Tucker's strategy, I guess. Social strategy for getting closer to people, being like, dog, I don't think it's funny, but these people are laughing at you behind your back. You can't trust them, dog. Okay. I pick up on body language. I was a D1 wrestling recruit. That doesn't mean I went to college. That doesn't even mean I went on the team, but I was recruited, bro. That means one time, well, my dad's friend, okay, he came to one of my wrestling matches and he was like, he'd be good in college. That's a recruit, bro. That's a recruit. Did I mention I was hit by a car and I still went to acting class? What? This is what Tucker does. This is what he does. And Joseph's like, thanks, man. You're my bro. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of used to being called weird, and I do kind of waddle when I walk, but yeah, okay. He's done that with MJ. That's the reason MJ knows about the fact that her sisters in Christ aren't really her sisters in Christ. They like Christ, she likes Christ, but they don't like Christ together like that. And that's been a rough road, a tough thing for MJ to accept in this game because she's such an outsider, similar to socially Joseph, even though Joseph seems to be making more headway in the game socially than Mackenzie. She's lost. I saw someone on Twitter tweeting that it's like watching a casual watch the game, but she's in the game. I was like, that is a perfect description of that. So MJ, she's mad, but also she still has a lot in common with Brooklyn and Chelsea because God put them all in this house. So she wants to talk about the Bible and stuff. And Leah's like, I don't really mess with that like that. I don't want to really talk about that. I believe in a separation between church and Big Brother. And Leah, and then MJ's like, I don't care. Let me just tell you, Joshua judges Ruth. Here's what, and MJ's just gonna keep throwing the biblical verses. MJ's just like, God told me that I was gonna win that competition. And Leah's like, I don't really want to hear that. But you know who does want to hear it? Chelsea and Mackenzie, or Chelsea and Brooklyn. So, yeah. Hey, Thomas. I really hope Chelsea can recover. She has a lot of potential. She's a current winner pick. Oh, she's your current winner pick, especially if she can survive this week. It's not looking good right now, Thomas. I think there's a better chance that, I'm sorry. Yes. For Chelsea, it's looking good. I'm confusing my damn self. There's a chance for Chelsea. Brooklyn, it's over. It's over. I think it's over. Never say it's over. If she wins AI Arena, it's not over. It's not over, but yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, let's talk about the booger elephant in the room. You guys, if you get grossed out easily, please don't listen to this part. Mute it, okay? And I'll give a thumbs up when it's over. All right? Mute it now. You've been warned. Last season, we had a booger eater among us. And it was Corey Worcestershire sauce Schwartenberger, the guy with the weird sporadic stash. He'd just be digging up there and he's like, I'm eating good in the neighborhood. He was just loving it. Last night, Leah, I don't even want to say it. Leah ate her own booger. Why do we keep casting booger eaters? These are adults. And they're eating their boogies. And then she said, she dug up there and she went, and then she goes, she's in the bathroom and Chemo's there and she goes, I eat my own booger. What in the Snotsville is going on? Why is this happening? Why, God, why? I would love the sisters in Christ to ask God why the booger eaters must be in the house.
Who is she? Who is she? Who is she? Where did you find her?
All right, it's over. It's over. If you muted, it's over. Come back. Come back. But let's not let her cook anything. It's over. I can't say this will be the last time I bring it up, but for now it's over. Disgusting. Okay. Moving on, because I know that triggers people, and I understand. It triggers my mom really bad. Oh, gosh. Okay. So as far as Mrs. America goes, not looking good for the home team. All right. Not looking good for Brooklyn at this time. People seem like, all right. And we saw someone just post a little preview. Maybe they did on the Big Brother socials. They posted a preview of tonight's episode, and it looks as though Angela is going to have a whole crying fit with DR and all, because Brooklyn ate part of her charcuterie board, her charcuterie that she was waiting to eat till after she was a have-not. And Angela was like, I can't believe they're eating my charcuterie. That meat is good for like a couple weeks. I was waiting for that. And yes. Should I share it? Yes, but I've been looking forward to that. And then you just see, it does kind of look like a fun edit in the episode where they're just like enjoying this charcuterie board that looks very beautiful. I love a charcuterie board. I can't help it. I love some charcutes. And Angela is just like, oh. And I think this might be the first time we see real tears fall from Angela's eyes. She's watching them just like, you better not. Oh, they did. Oh, they did. So that's not helping Brooklyn's game. The fact that, she's trying to smooth things over with Angela, but I mean, come on. It's done. So Angela's going to cry about her charcuterie board. Last night we had, oh my gosh. Speaking of Leah, we had all the dramatics from Miss Leah. Okay. So apparently, we know that after the POV crazy meeting with Tucker, Leah went outside and was kind of making it about herself, to the point where Chelsea and Cam were being pretty funny in the storage room, being like, how is this chick making it about her? No one even mentioned her. We weren't talking about her. But Quinn did question Leah and say, hey, I heard that you are talking mad shiz about me, and you don't like me, and you think I'm gross, and I follow you around. And she was like, what? I would never do that. Like, I would my mom, I have really good friends. Like, you gotta meet them. They're so funny. Anyways, and my mom would never raise, what? And she most certainly was talking mad shiz about Quinn. She don't like Quinn like that. Okay. And so last night, she spent a large portion of the night repeating herself over and over and over. She got Angela involved. She's pulled Angela in. Okay. Mackenzie took every opportunity she could to talk about how much she hates Angela. And meanwhile, Leah's like, I need someone to talk to. So Leah was telling Angela about finding out that people are talking about her behind her back. Leah says that she would never make comments about people behind their back. And that she wouldn't tell them directly to their face. Angela says that if she heard it, she would have said something. Angela's like, I'll go mama bear on them if you want me to. And Leah's like, no, it's just I've had to deal with this my whole life. So again, it's the victim Olympics in the house. These people you're all going to talk bad about each other, and that's okay. And it's okay to lie and go, oh, I did not say that. And then they can find out when they get out of the house. But I really think Leah's trying to convince us, the viewer, and herself that she doesn't talk crap about people, but she does. But so does everybody. Everybody in that house talks crap about each other. And you talked a lot of crap about Quinn. You don't like Quinn. And Quinn is like, I believe you, Leah. I believe you. And so she's just saying, yeah, Angela. Okay. So finding out that Chelsea and Brooklyn are talking all this crap about me, and what did I do? What, huh? Who, me? What did I do? Oh my, I am so glad that my mother raised me not to talk about people like that. Like, what is the point? But I'm so used to this. It's like been my whole life. I had to move around a lot, and people have always, I've heard this all the time. So you've heard all the time that people think you talk crap about them. But this is her thing. It's similar to Mackenzie being like, I'm a lone wolf in this game. It's just me. I'm the only wolf. I think she got that from Tucker because Tucker's been saying that shit. And now Mackenzie's like, I'm a lone wolf. It's like, girl, you're not a lone wolf. You just don't have no game. No one wants, I'm fine. I'm a lone wolf. It's just me and my sisters in Christ. Okay, no, it's just me and my Bible. God will tell me. All right. So Leah is just, I hear this all the time. And like, it's okay. No, Angela, it's okay. It's okay. And she's folding her undies, and then Mackenzie comes up and she's like, cute undies. Just like, is this a comedy? Is this a comedy right here? They're not even trying. As she's folding her clothes and Angela's helping her, Mackenzie says, cute undies. And Leah says, oh, the gray ones? Thank you. Like, yeah, I like these ones. Anyways, yeah. And then Mackenzie leaves. Bye, guys. I'm going to go skip in the yard. So she leaves. And then Leah keeps telling Angela, like, it's fine. It's fine. Like, I'm used to this. And like, no amount of money, we got to hear this speech again. No amount of money is like worth like my integrity. Okay. So like, if you want to talk about me and you want to like do that, and that's like your like thing, like go ahead, fine, like whatever. I think it's internalized misogyny. I think that's what I think it is. It's internalized misogyny. Because obviously I'm not competitive except for when I am competitive with Rubina, but I'm not competitive. So like, yeah, I just, I'm like, it's just not my problem. Like I would never do that. I'm like a better person. Okay. No, I'm fine. Yeah. These are my undies. They're really cute. Yeah. Angela, like, you want to help me carry my stuff, my laundry in? Okay, fine. Yeah, you can help me. Yeah. Okay. So like, I know it's just, it's like, why though? I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm going to be able to sleep in like the unicorn bed with them and like the unicorn room, and it's going to be like fine. But like, I'm used to it, like obviously, but I would never like do that. But like now I know that I can't trust them because like they're using against me the fact that, did I flirt? Yeah. Like I did. Like, did I flirt a little bit? Yeah. But like, who cares? What do you care? Angela goes, yeah, it's none of their business. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Angela. Like, it's, who cares? Like, I'm a single, I can do what I want. Like, that's on them. But like, obviously, like I've shared all this stuff with them and they like use it against me. Like, what in the who? And it just kept going and going and going. And I'm like, oh. It's just all the likes. But yes, like Naomi's saying, Angela was just happy to have a friend. She's like, you got a friend in me. Angela became like a velociraptor outside by the pool table. She's like, I'm gonna go in on him and I'll go, what are you like this? Yeah. And Leah's like, yeah. Okay, like, yeah, that's Angela goes, no, watch me. I'm gonna go, oh. And Leah says, like, okay, yeah, Angela, like, yeah. That's funny. Like, but I'm just like used to this kind of adversity being a blonde white woman in America. I'm just like, it's just like, yeah, and young and attractive. I'm just like used to it. It's just, I just can't trust people. Like I can't wait to talk to my mom after this because she's gonna, my mom said she couldn't do this, but I could do it. But like my mom's gonna be like, and I can't wait because she's like my best friend. Did I tell you about my friends? They're like so funny. They're not like laugh out loud funny, but they're like so like we're like, it's so different than I can't explain it. It's just my friends. So that is. Well, Bob Cole, that's what Leah's saying. She goes, and like 750 thought, like I am already got to the point where I'm at, which we've heard her say this multiple times. And I didn't have to compromise myself for my integrity or talk shit about Quinn. So like, I'm not going to do it now. Like totally. Like basically. And like, with that being said, like whatever, they can hate all they want. If that's what like makes them okay, then like do it. Like I'm so used to it and I'm above it. Obviously, like what, like I'm quirky, like I'm not, they're acting like I'm some kind of femme like fatale. Okay. I'm walking around like whistling, eating my own, and so I'll be whatever, like whatever. So I listened to that whole conversation because I had to. Yes, Robert. I had to. Obviously, it's part of the game. And she says she's still gonna, act fine around Chelsea and Brooklyn, but now she knows. Now she knows. She knows she can't. And in a little bit of Leah's defense, the information that Chelsea was trying to get out of Leah early on about Cam, she 100% was doing that because she liked Cam. And she was trying to get stuff to use against Leah. And she did do that a little bit. But Leah, Leah does love to talk a little bit of shit. And that's okay. Just own it. But when I say a little, she talks a lot of shit and a lot of shit about Quinn. And Quinn just happened to ask her about it. And I think she wasn't expecting that. So she's like, oh my God, there's like consequences? What? That's ridiculous. I don't think people are saying send her home. Leah's not going home anytime soon. Why would you send Leah or MJ home? People who you basically at this point where their game is at, you can kind of drag them to the end. Now, the game isn't even is it halfway over? No, it's not even halfway over yet. So things can happen. This is Big Brother, but they're going to have to make some moves. MJ, I don't know about MJ. She's gone. I mean, she literally told Tucker's puzzle piece, that she was closer to him. And she's just, she's all in on the Tucker train. So I'm not sure if if she's going to be able to come back from that, but who knows? It's Big Brother. Oh, Amber says, Leah's a cry face. It gives me a life, though. It's very Valley Girl. I think that a lot of people in the house don't realize how they talk or how much they use the word like. I think a lot of us don't realize that. Remember Cody Cauliflower? He used like crazy. like. And I think it's a filler word, especially when you don't feel 100% comfortable in what you're saying. And you're trying to kind of watch what you're saying, but you're not. So there you go. MJ is cracking. She's definitely cracking. She's lost and she's cracking. She doesn't know who to believe. She thinks she's in different standings than she is. She's so far behind that, Zingbot I will be shocked if Zingbot doesn't roast Leah about her use of like or her talking shit about the guys she kind of flirts with in the house. Now, again, I agree with her and she can flirt with whoever she wants. And who cares? That's what she can do. And they shouldn't have any negative thing to say about that. But what's happening is she's then talking like mad shit, and that's going to get back to them, especially with someone like Brooklyn and Chelsea, who they don't really like MJ or Leah. That's why MJ and Leah should be working together, but MJ and Leah don't really like each other. So it's a mess. It's a mess. Chemo is emo. Chemo's going through it. He is a have-not. Angela's a have-not. I think Joseph is the other have-not. And Chemo's, he's running through scenarios in his head like, you think Tucker likes me? What do you think Tucker and Leah and MJ are talking about up in there? So it's looking sus, even though Tucker has said, I don't trust these hoes. They are talking so much shit and he's outing them. It's still looking sus because really Tucker's game, Tucker's social game doesn't elicit a lot of like, I can trust that guy. It elicits the feeling of being on edge, the feeling of anything can blow up at any time. It's not a comforting game he's playing. He's playing a game to entertain. He's playing a game because he's bored in the house. He's playing the game because he thinks, he wants stuff. He wants constant dopamine, it seems like. And he's playing a game for future opportunities. That's what it seems like. It just happens to be adding a lot of entertaining elements to it as well. So happy birthday, Sasquatch. I love Sasquatch. Everybody I need a happy birthday emoji. Put your happy birthdays in the chat for the wonderful Sasquatch, a member of the Lean team over here. Let me pull up my happy birthday by Busy Blue and the wonderful Tay the Bay.
It's your birthday! Happy birthday! It's your birthday! It's your birthday! It's your birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday. It's your birthday.
That's my favorite. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your okay. I need to stop. Yeah. Happy birthday. Happy. You guys are so sweet. Putting your happy birthdays in the chats. Okay. Now Joseph did tell Tucker that he shouldn't trust Rubina, T-Core, or Chemo. And Tucker's face didn't look like he appreciated that information. Here was his face. He's thinking, what? Huh? No, you don't tell me who to trust. I tell you who to trust. So then he had to grab on to his picture with his dog, Ziggy. Shout out to Ziggy, the star of the season, and pet it and cry. He's really going through it about missing his dog. Very much so. He's talking about it a lot. I get it. I love my dogs. I love my producer Tilly Kitty so much. I would definitely be upset. It's the thing that is probably most relatable about Tucker is the love he has for this sweet little fur babe. And he's always telling Rubina, I was just sitting up here crying, rubbing the picture. I miss him. I miss him so much. I miss him. So much so that we talked about this yesterday. He said he will not go to the jury house. He doesn't care. They don't got to pay him. He just wants to go right home to his dog. He either wants to win the game or go right home to his dog, which I think ultimately he will end up going to the jury house because they will talk him out of it. And I think it's pretty crappy that he is talking about not fulfilling, one of his, it sounds Kenny-esque, like you signed a contract for this. You agreed to play this game. So you have to see it out and see it through. Unless you're having some kind of huge mental health crisis, which apparently it's been talked about on the feeds quite a bit. I mean, I feel like we saw it on the feeds. We saw Tucker going through it. They don't got HEPA filters. There's ringing in my ears. I haven't slept for 4 days. And, there's microplastics. And then the Houseguests are saying that there was a point where Brooklyn was bringing this up, that she was there for him and people were there for him because he was ready to walk. He was just going through it mentally, which it happens in this game, But according to Tucker, no, I wasn't even going to that. I didn't have no mental thing. No, I had a broken arm and I still went to acting class, bro. I just wrestled the shit out of the mental problem. So he doesn't want to admit it, but there's nothing wrong with admitting that you're struggling. And I'm kind of surprised that Tucker wouldn't admit that, but also I'm not surprised because this is the man who, if you listen to him, he's done it all, said it all, and he just like powers through. He falls asleep during deep tissue massages, guys. He's a different kind of beast. All right. So yesterday, like I said about Mackenzie, she just continues to say she's a lone wolf and complains about how nobody wants to play with Kenzie. Nobody wants to play with me. They made mocktails as well. She didn't get a mocktail. It looked like she was like, I made so many things for you people. I have cooked, I've cleaned, I've done it all, and I didn't get a mocktail. Angela and the Have-Nots are looking forward to being able to eat. And Angela was saying that she wanted Leah to make her this cake, her birthday cake, because she didn't get to have, celebrate her birthday, have a birthday cake because she was a have-not, even though Mackenzie said she wanted to make the cake. And Angela said, oh no, I know she wants to, but I don't. I want you to. And Leah says, oh yes. Like I will totally make that cake. I will make it. Chelsea and Brooklyn, they're continuing to campaign. They're having conversations. They're doing what they got to do to try to stay in this house. While Cam he's just chillaxing. He's just, maybe today we'll see some more campaigning, but Cam's thinking, I'm in pretty good. Me and Tucker, we're broing out. I am not as big of a target as these two. And that's just kind of how he's went through the game. Sometimes you forget he's there. All right. There is, let's see, a lot of Mackenzie blocking conversations, and she doesn't realize she's blocking conversations because Rubina, T-Core, and Chemo want to talk what they're going to do, what happens if, this version is on the block or this variation of the three are on the block. And then Mackenzie's like, hey guys. So they just have to babysit Mackenzie. Hey guys, you want to talk about the Bible? And they're like, not now, Mackenzie, later, save it for Sunday. Yeah. Okay. How come no one wants to work with me? It's like, Mackenzie, poor sweet baby. So to the point where T-Core had to wake up Chemo out of a dead sleep to talk about the game. And we know Chemo needs his sleep, much like the other house guests. Let's see. There's a lot of worry. I think we talked about this already about Joseph getting too close to Tucker. And unfortunately for Joseph, T-Core and Chemo and Rubina trust Quinn more. You still got it a little bit, Quinn. Quinn still got it, you guys. Unfortunately for Joseph, because Joseph is just all in. He's all in on Tucker. Yeah, Tucker. And he thinks he's in a better standing with the rest of the people than he is. And that's why Tucker is continually reminding him, well, actually, these people are kind of talking shit about you. And just thought you should know. And because Joseph is a little delulu when it comes to his social game. He doesn't realize how much people aren't really messing with him like that. Let's see what else. Tucker pretty much he let Joseph know that there is a 4-person alliance within the 6-person alliance that they're in. And Joseph's like, nah, I don't think so. So just more reasons that Joseph is, not completely in the game the way he thinks he is. All right. The house guests are having a big problem with ants every summer. We have an ant issue. Apparently they're in people's beds. There was one crawling across Chemo's face while he was talking to T-Core, and T-Core laughed harder than I've ever heard her laugh, and it was really cute, but gross, but very gross. The ant problem is ridiculous. If you got ants in the bed every damn season, we haven't figured out a way to control these ants. They're everywhere. The carpet is moving with ants. The beds are moving. It's very, very gross. Let's see. Okay, yeah, Mackenzie's just mad. She's just constantly mad. Leah vented. We talked about that. And how it looks right now, if Brooklyn does not win the AI arena, whoever she's up against, she'll be going home. Unless she does some magic today. That's kind of what it looks like. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. But that is where we stand today on this day 34, 35. Who knows? I'm sure somebody knows, but I can't remember. In the Big Brother 26 house. Jan K, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Amber says, yeah, you think they'd hire an exterminator. You would think. Well, and they had a whole alliance called the Exterminators, but then they were the true rodents in the house. So Karen says, Sunday is the instigator winner announcement, but no idea why 2 hours on Wednesday, the 28th. Oh, we have a 2 hour. Is that going to be a double eviction? I don't know. I'm not sure. On there too, everywhere. The ants are everywhere. Joseph says, yep, Brooklyn is screwed. I want her to win AI too. I hope she does, because I want whatever the house, how do I say this? Why am I struggling? Whatever the house wants, I want the opposite to happen. Whatever the majority wants, I want the opposite to happen. So if the house wants Brooklyn gone, I want Brooklyn to stay for the fireworks, for the fun. All right. Forever Eclectic, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's see. Joseph says, I want whatever Tucker doesn't want. Yeah, I mean, that's just how it goes in Big Brother. You know, you can sometimes the people who are in charge then become the underdogs, and then you weren't cheering for them when they were in charge or when they had power, and now that they don't have power, you start cheering for them. That's just kind of the fun to me. Not everyone goes about it that way, but again, I'm not as emotionally invested in this season as I've been previously, where I have a favorite player. And I saw someone, and I forget who, made a comment about this, and it was an interesting comment on one of my videos, saying the fact that they too feel like they don't have like a favorite that they're really emotional for, just doesn't care who goes home. Just goes to show you how much these players maybe suck at the game, because we're looking at it more for the drama, the soap opera of it all, rather than the strategy. So I could see that point, definitely. Naomi says, if the house was smart, they would vote out Cam, but then Tucker would be after all of them for not voting Brooklyn. Well, that's why I would love to see Brooklyn win and see if the house decides, or if Tucker's allies, being T-Core, Chemo, and Rubina, would go against his wishes to keep Cam, and then see how that would go. That would definitely stir up some drama, because Tucker already makes it clear he doesn't trust anyone. He's even talking to Rubina saying, I don't trust nobody, dog. I don't trust nobody. All right, well, then let me give you another reason not to trust me. If you already don't trust me, good luck. But I don't think that's necessarily going to happen. Lucinda says, people don't get it. The lights being so bright and the buzz noise can really get you 100%. And you have people, I have a friend who has, I forget what it's called, but there's like a name for it, where sounds and things can really bug you, to the point where even when they were looking for homes, they had to look at areas that were going to be farther away from the airport and things like that. So it's a real thing that affects people. Lucinda says, I can't stay in stores that have silent alarm buzz. Drives me crazy. I get that, because I'm kind of that way with like clothing and things touching my skin, and there's so I understand that. Kara says, Cam is a lamp, a very cute lamp. Samantha says, and they still didn't offer MJ an alliance as she was crying about not being in one. No, they didn't. Oh, MJ. Oh, MJ. Don't mess with a mom from time. If Brooklyn wins this AI arena, what if Brooklyn wins AI arena and then comes back and wins HOH? Oh, that might be good. Anna says, I have one favorite, but that's based on personality, not necessarily strategy. Anna, who is it? Please do share. Lisa says, hoping more seasons with new to game players. It has been a wild ride, Lisa. I mean, I think Chemo was explaining, I was watching the feeds, and Chemo was explaining a double eviction to Tucker. Tucker's like, and what happens? And then you vote right away? Oh, so you're just HOH and you don't get the room? He's like, mm-hmm. So, okay, thank you. It's called misophonia. Misophonia? Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yeah, that's a legit thing. MJ doesn't need an alliance, like Anna's saying, because she's in an alliance with God, and she keeps telling us about it. Does God know about the alliance? Mm-hmm. Samantha says, someone needs to tell Rubina. He said she's more like a sister to him and not a showmance at all. Well, he said that to Mackenzie and Leah. And I think to cover their tracks in their showmance, and also to keep them interested in talking with him. But little does he know, according to Leah, it can still be game on. Or according to Rubina, from what Leah told her, it can still be game on. So, well, I mean, I'm sure they've watched before. A lot of times what they do is they binge seasons or episodes in Sequester before it starts, or if they know a little sooner that they're going to be cast, maybe they'll watch a couple seasons, but a lot of them really don't know. Racist. Oh, Ray says, too bad MJ's brother is not. Too bad. They could have so much. They could be snuggling. They could be in a showmance, allegedly, according to her. So, yeah. All right, you guys. That is the Big Brother Breakdown with Joleen for today. Thank you, everyone, for joining live. Thank you for all of your wonderful comments. Please comment after the video post, since I don't get to all of your comments in the chat. And I know you guys have some very hot, wonderful, interesting takes. I love to hear. Tommy, thank you for becoming a member. David, thank you for the super chat. Purple and Gold, thank you for the super chat. Rebecca, that was so kind of you. Thank you for gifting a membership to my channel. Congratulations to whoever received that membership. Pamela, thank you so much for the super chat. PNG, thank you for the super chat. Jan became a member. Welcome. Thank you so much. Forever Eclectic, thank you for the super sticker. And Brandy, yes, I got my ears. I'm gonna wear them tomorrow. Brandy sent me wonderful cat ears. I got like 3 of them. Brandy, did you know they sent me 3? And I love them, and they're so cute. I also got a wonderful, I got a Big Brother key that says my name, and it says that I am the HOH, which really I'm the HOH of all of our hearts. Okay, aren't I? Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just delusional, like the rest of the people. But Julie sent me that, so thank you, Julie. And my husband, I think he took my keys to work today, so I can't show you that right now. But Julie also got me a Big Brother bingo book. I did check my P.O. box yesterday, and I had all these wonderful gifts. So thank you so much. I'll show what I got tomorrow. I'll bring them up. So thank you, Julie. Thank you, Brandy. You guys are so amazing. And yes, you guys don't forget to join me later today, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Myself and the wonderful Christina Coco will be talking and breaking down and kikiing all about Love Island, the reunion, the aftermath of the reunion, who's broken up, who's not, all the tea. We are going to talk about it. So be here if you're into that sort of thing. And yeah, it'll be finally starting to cover some non-Big Brother things again. But it's just, I'm so plugged in this Big Brother world that it's hard to watch other things, but I have to, for my own sanity. All right, you guys. So hit that like, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment after the video post. Follow me on social media everywhere at Joleen Lunzer. And you are all beautiful pumpkin spice babies. And like I always say, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Bye.